The Callisto Protocol is the best horror game that you've never played. I promise you. I just finished playing it for the first time. It is now February 8th, 2024, almost a year and a half after the game came out. And the reason it took me so long to play was because I trusted the reviews, and that's my fault. And this is why you can't trust reviews, because there's this thing in the gaming industry and just human psychology in general. When people latch onto something, an echo chamber starts to form where people either say something is good or something is bad, and then everyone else just echoes that same sentiment, and then it permeates the entire industry. And it's terrible, because I was very excited for this game when it got announced, I think back in 2019, with Glen Schofield, the guy who created Dead Space, by the way. If you like Dead Space, you're going to love the Callisto Protocol. I promise you, like I said. So the game got announced in 2019, and I was super excited about it because EA killed Dead Space, Well, then the game finally comes out in 2022 in December, I think December 2nd, and it didn't do well, and the reviews were pretty bad, which made me very upset because I was, looking forward to this game. So I didn't play it, unfortunately. Stupid me. So I just got around to playing it now, and you guys, the amount of passion, the amount of love that is put into this game, it permeates every bit. From the stomping animations, the melee combat, you guys, in this game is bar none the best in any horror game, and maybe the best in any video game that I've ever played, any single player AAA game. The melee combat, the fluidity of the dodging, it's so intuitive. People said the dodging wasn't good. I don't know what they were on, because the dodging is so smooth. It's buttery smooth. And then when you hit people with the rod, the baton, oh my god, it feels so good. Dead Space didn't have that. Dead Space didn't have that melee combat. It had the stomp, and the stomp is very good in this game as well. But it has the melee, which is just, you can feel every individual hit. It's visceral, right? Just like the old company, Visceral Games. I cannot say enough good things about this game, you guys. Oh my god, the graphics, top notch. The gunplay, incredible. The audio design, some of the best, if not the best I've ever heard in any game, period. When people are talking to you and you wear headphones, you can hear your character as if he's 5 feet in front of you, because it's a third-person game. But then when a character is responding to you, you can hear them. It sounds like they're inside of your head. The difference in the audios of the voices, it's unmatched. It's unmatched. I'm just so upset that it took me this long to play it. And the bad news doesn't stop. The bad news continues, because the game had these sales goals that it was supposed to hit, and it didn't, unfortunately, because of performance issues or the echo chamber that I was talking about earlier. The performance issues are gone. They've patched all of it out, and it makes me so upset, because all these other games that come out, that need day one patches and all these types of patches throughout their lives, they succeed and they go on, to make millions and millions. And they're trash games at their core, filled with greed and microtransactions. Where over here we have Callisto Protocol that was built with love and passion, yet it does not get the respect it deserves. It is the most underrated horror game ever. So please play it, you guys. I don't know what else to say on that front. But Glen Schofield, I am now going to directly talk to you. My friend, you are a master at your craft, an absolute master. And it makes me so sad to hear that apparently you left the company that you founded. And a hunch tells me inside of my heart that you left because of the backlash that you received with this game. Because it failed, quote unquote. I know a lot about failure. Let me tell you, my entire life has pretty much been failure. But I also know that if something doesn't work the first time, you do not walk away, man. You need to come back. There is so much love and care poured into this game from the, like I said, the audio design, the animations, the gunplay, the little movements that Jacob does when he's just like looking at his grip. You know, the way he just looks around the room as you're playing. I can tell that you guys poured your hearts and soul into every individual piece of this game. And for you to step away from the company, it breaks my heart, man. Please, I implore you to come back, lace up your bootstraps, get back in there for Callisto 2, and do even better. Because what's here, I don't know what the industry saw, but they're idiots. That's plain and simple. If you like horror, I'm not just some random guy. Like, I know I am some random guy, but not some random person when it comes to horror games, okay? I've played every single Resident Evil on the hardest difficulty, Evil Within 1, Evil Within 2, all the Dead Spaces, multiple times on the hardest difficulty. I know a thing or two about horror. Bloodborne, The Last of Us. If a game is AAA and it's horror, I'm playing it, okay? It's like one of my favorite, top 3, if not number 1, favorite genres. I love horror games. And this game stands toe-to-toe with the best. It stands right there with Resident Evil, right there with Dead Space. You nailed it, Glenn. You nailed it, man. And I'm sorry that the industry doesn't see that. But you need to come back stronger. You need to come back better, more hungry than ever before. Please do not give up. Do not walk away from this because of one failure. Okay? I'm begging you. You have something here. You really do. Jacob's like the son of Isaac, you know what I mean, in the Bible. You really have something. The UI, the HUD, how you have it on the neck, how the ammo is on the guns. You know, the heads-up display when you pull up the map and the inventory. You nailed so many aspects of this game, and you brought over the visceral team, a lot of the guys from Dead Space. I can see it. The way he walks down the steps, man, the way he walks downstairs. You can tell that there was so much care into just the way this character moved, you know? And the blood, oh my God, dude, the blood. When you hit things, the blood splatters all over your body and all over the environment. It feels good, it's visceral, it's disturbing, it's scary. I can't do anything but try to tell you, you know, as not only a gamer, but as someone who would be your friend, like, you gotta get back on the horse. Get back to the studio. They will welcome you back with open arms and work on the next game. Callisto 2, and if you want to take a break from Callisto for now and make a new horror game, that's okay. But I implore you, do Callisto 2. But if you want to do a new horror game, fine. But horror is in your blood, my friend. It's in your genes. It's in your genetics. Do not walk away from it. Please. Alright, that's all I got. I can't wait to see what you do next. I'm sorry that the world and the industry does not see the beauty and the love and the passion in this game like I do. But hopefully they will if you keep moving forward. Never give up.